supposed to do?
You're...
Are they just going?
Yeah, they're going to do the bus. I got this at 5 below. I don't know. Yeah, I have another shirt that has it's all right right now. Gave my dad all my money so I could get like something for a game. It's not really. I feel so comfortable. I'm scared of where my bus is going to be. I'm pretty not close to my bus that we
Walk this last on the bus. No, it's raining. Be on the back.
my I don't want to go. Because I kept on remembering how you're guys, where do we go?
I'm going any else. I'm looking for my.
I'm looking for a car. Get on any bus. Done.
You don't want to go.
Let's go.
I have no idea where we're supposed to go.
My bus is 59. So.
I don't have a bus, but I'll go off you, winky wink wink.
Alright.
Girl.
Hey.
Yeah, go to the those are the regular red buses. We're special ed.
Oh,
we don't have anybody to help you. So.
okay, so one of those.
We don't go to that bus. Never mind.
Do you want to go on the no buses with me?
I mean, let's go on the 69 bus.
Okay, come on.
Come on, wait. Oh, we're okay.
All right, please, here, go all the way to the last seat available. Make room so we can pack this bus full.
Hi guys.
Come on, guys, we got room. That's on 5 bucks. Come on, sit with me.
Good yours.
Oh, wait.
We got bus 69.
Bus 69.
That's the best number.
Yeah, we should have gone on that bus.
Yeah, we should have.
Bro, imagine how much fun they're having without us.
Sorry guys. Oh, hi.
I haven't been in with so much people.
I don't know why that bus is reserved for special ed kids. Like, they're not there for handicap, they're there for special ed.
The stupidest thing ever because you just get
Thank God I don't have to sit with you, boy.
Oh no!
My glasses got foggy.
What the hell?
So I'm gonna have to jump off the back of the bus.
Yeah, don't we have to come off the bus?
break the
Well, it's
windows.
slippery on the ground. I don't want to jump.
Yes.
Bro, you see that? That's concrete right there.
Yeah.
It's slippery.
And it's raining.
I crippled my back. I crippled my spinal cord.
I'm gonna break all my bones in just that one tiny jump.
I know.
Why is one of the windows open?
Oh God, the window's open.
Yeah, look at it.
Oh no.
There you go, this thing is shifts.
My hair doesn't react to it.
Oh.
There you go, it's shifts.
I want some
They call these things chips.
fish and chips.
Fish and
Instead-
chips.
Fish and chips,
No,
please.
I said, do you call these things chips?
Instead of crispy, crunchy, smoky, no. I don't know how it goes. I only know.
Just search it up.
I know I have. It's like hard to remember.
Alright guys, listen up. I need you guys to quiet down, please. Welcome to the 2022 Spring Evac Drills. My name is April Miller.
Hi, April
I'm
Miller.
the instructor today. I'm also the district safety coordinator. So first, we're going to go through some safety information before we do the actual rear evacuation drill. The first thing is, you need to know that, how many of you actually ride the bus? Okay. So for those of you who don't ride the bus, you'll need to know this in case you ever go on a field trip or anything like that. So we're going to go through some rules. First and foremost, the most important thing is to realize that all school rules that apply inside school also apply on the school bus. Your school bus driver is a district employee, and we can send reports through to your school on, your bus conduct if you're not following the rules or posing any safety issues. So you need to know that. Our first rule is to stay seated while the bus is in motion at all times. So you should not stand.
I just realized there's no seatbelts.
Ratio.
I mean, there's some right here, but there's none here.
Yeah.
Only people in the front survive.
Ratio.
Ratio plus L.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all about to get reseated if you don't settle down.
Sorry about that.
I don't ride this bus.
Popcat. So, if the bus is in motion, you should not stand at any time. If you have an issue or a question, raise your hand, and when it's your bus stop, when it's your assigned stop, then you could, talk to the driver at that time, because they are focusing on the road. The seat in front of you is cushioned, and that's for your protection in case of a crash. That's why it's important, and the driver at times will say, like, legs in, bodies in, please stay out of the aisle, please turn and face forward. That's because if they were to slam on the brakes or have an accident, you are going to be the most safe if you're sitting properly. Okay?
Oh, I never did that.
Keep the noise level down. The driver, just as you got to witness, has to listen to the radio all the time. We have to listen for police, railroad tracks or trains, So it's important that, you can talk to your friend, but don't talk excessively loud or shout. Zero tolerance for bullying. If you feel that if there's an issue on the bus or at school, feel free to talk to your driver about it. They will keep it confidential. You can also go into your school office and talk to them about it. At no time should anybody ever feel bullied on the bus. And I'd love to share this statement. Nobody likes a bully. So if you're a bully, just know nobody likes you. Oh. Never throw things in or out of the bus or damage your ride-on seats. So if you throw things out of the bus, most times the vehicles will call and report it to the office, and then we'll just pull the video surveillance tape, and you will have to answer to that at the school office. Okay, next rule. Do not eat or drink on the bus. Why? You probably see it quite often, but there are students that have allergies, and if the driver does have to slam on the brakes for any reason, you could choke. So that's important. Keep the aisle clear at all times. At no time should there be bags or equipment or instruments or anything like that in the aisle. We should always have a clear path to the emergency exit. Next, we're going to talk about danger zones. The 10-foot circumference around this school bus is considered the danger zone or death zone. So when you are waiting at your bus stop for the bus to approach, do not walk towards the bus until the bus is totally stopped and that service door is open. If that service door is open, that means the driver has properly secured the bus in park and that it's safe to approach the bus. The driver has their eyes on a lot of different things. We have a lot of different mirrors and a lot of kids on the bus. So not at all times are they staring at you running and chasing the bus while it's going down the road. So if you miss the bus, the safest thing is don't chase it. Use your phone, let your parent know that you missed the bus. They'll call our office and send somebody back around for you. The safest way to cross, if you're at a bus stop and you need to cross in front of the bus and go left, At any time, make sure you tell the driver that before you exit, and they will say, okay, wait, on this side, I will point at you after I've checked my mirrors and made sure that there's no traffic coming so that you can cross safely. Never cross diagonally in the middle of an intersection, and never cross behind the bus. That's very unsafe. Next, we're going to talk about railroad safety. When a driver approaches a set of railroad tracks, it's really important that you quiet down so the driver can look and listen for the approach of the train. At any time, if the driver or the bus became stalled on the track, listen closely to the driver's directions. They will give you directions on evacuation, because if they see a train approaching, they will use both emergency exits. If they don't see a train approaching, they'll probably just use one end, just so that everyone's on the same side of the tracks. All right, we do have some emergency equipment up here for the driver. We have triangles in case we become stalled. We have a seatbelt cutter if anybody were stuck in a seatbelt. We have a first aid kit, a bio cleanup kit in case of sickness or injury. We also have our radio to communicate to our dispatch center. One major important thing for you to know is that if at any time you were to notice that there was a health issue or an emergency with the driver, maybe they look like they passed out, or maybe their head slumped, you don't know. In case of a major emergency like that, if you notice it, and you know that you need to be the hero and save and stop the bus, you would have to come up here, grab the steering wheel, kick the driver's foot off of the gas, press the brake, use the gear shifter, and put the bus in neutral. I don't know. Keep pressing that brake until it stops. Then you would grab this two-way radio, the one that's connected with the curly Q cord to this up here, and you should know your bus or route number and say, bus 12, there's an emergency. They'll know that it's a kid by the sound of your voice, and they'll send you your police and EMT emergency people right away. Okay, so today's drill is going to be a rear door evacuation. I'm just going to point out that we have 4 emergency window exits. You can see the red handle. Never touch an emergency exit unless you're instructed to by the driver. If one of you wants to open a window to test it now, feel free. Okay. An emergency.
Somebody opened the window.
I know that it was already open.
No, I mean like, no, they opened.
Oh,
So like if you put it off the back, you might have to shimmy out the side.
my ears hurt.
Why though? Why? Like that.
There you go. Then we have 2 emergency hatches over the bus. We hope that never happens to the bus. Tipped on its side for any reason, or in water. You could use emergency hatches to push up. And I'll show you that as I make my way to the back. But what I'm going to instruct you on now is I'm going to have 3 helpers, which are going to be 3 students in the back of the bus today. And listen up closely, because this is what their job's going to be. The first person that I've picked is going to open the emergency door. Just so you know, I'm going to show you this. All you do for these is push up, turn this red handle, and you push it again.
I don't trust them.
And that would open the hatches. Sorry if you got wet. Okay, so what we're going to do is...
Never thought about that, did
I'm the
they?
big guy here. I'm Ray Spencer.
Oh yeah, get the big Joshie.
Well, I'm saying that because he's the tallest one to put his back against the door and keep it from swinging onto all, you know. So your job is
Bro, I'm lucky I'm not in the
and you have to sit and scoot. So sit first, put your hands to your side, scoot like you're going into a pool of water. And he's going to put his back to the door to keep it open. The second person's going to sit and scoot and be there to assist so that you don't fall. So you're just going to kind of hold their arm as they exit. So you're the door guy, you're the assistant.
It's kind of weird.
The third person, you're going to go about 100 feet over into the grass, and you are going to be base, so everybody needs to go to this guy in the gray sweatshirt. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start, and I will release you row by row, left to right, as I walk backwards.
After first you
Okay, back to the door.
She opened it. I don't know if she opened it or not.
Back to the door.
She opened it.
Well,
Quiet.
Quiet, y'all.
Be quiet.
hey, you turn
Do that jump. Do that jump. You guys will have to come back and redo it. Jump. We gotta
You're British.
We gotta
British.
slide off.
You're British. I'm German.
I gotta slide
I come from the Nazi army.
Okay.
Eh?
Do not jump.
Hi. Sit and scoot, please.
I come from Germany from the Nazis.
We can do this.
I was trying to think of how to say hello. Becca. Or no, that's thank you. Okay.
Oh, my ear!
Come out loud. No, just get your arm big.
Oh, wow.
Your arm.
Bro, I fell on my butt.
I know, that's why I was taking it slow. I saw you and I was
I'm
like,
not
what?
even wearing a hoodie. Okay. No, this is not.
Well, that was too slippery for me,
Why
damn.
didn't they reach their
Well, she's
hand
like,
out?
take it slow, bitch, I am!
Why didn't they reach their hand out? That would look like
They just let you jump to the ground.
I just let it slow. No, they don't. No.
Bro, they just let her jump to the ground. They just let her jump to the ground.
It's Nick slow.
I did not.
Bro, they just let her jump to the ground.
Okay, you're gonna stay.
Okay, I believe you.
They didn't even like try to reach their hand out to me.
I know.
Wait, if I press myself, it would be in the front, not the back.
That means you should buckle back.
Wait all the way down. It's like I just like flopped on the ground. Oh, this is why I'm super sure this.
Bro, it seems so high, but it's not even that high.
I'm like 5'2".
Like, look, that's where
We should have gone on bus 69.
Yeah, we should have gone on bus 69. How was bus 69, guys?
I hope it was enjoyable.
Me IRL.
I don't think those people were helpful. I'm looking back at it.
Bro, they just dropped. They just let you drop.
I just like Thank you. Like, oh, okay.
Instant death. Hey guys, go one bus at 69.
Let's just tell them. Go on bus 69. If you don't listen, this is what happens to you. Yeah, I just walked. I'm a good job, so that's what I thought those kids were gonna help me. They could see. I was like looking at the girl, like trying to figure out, like, how do I get down without? Take it slow. Take it slow. Don't be like that girl who fell.
Bro, when I was like, bitch, I am taking it slow.
Did I like flop on my?
Oh heck no! Oh heck yeah!
Did I completely flop on the ground?
Yeah, you completely like flopped on the ground.
Like my entire body?
Like your entire body.
Wow. It looks like I.
She just said I'm sorry.
People didn't help me, so I fell.
The only rainfall we have is on.
Yeah, Xavier. The people didn't help me, so this happened.
Huh?
The people didn't help me, so this happened. Like I just flopped to the. Oh, I have the whole recording of like all the audio. You do? How were you?